Recently, somebody told me that they did not really care about my non-IELTS content and they wanted me to focus exclusively on IELTS. For that reason, I'm going to share more about myself. So I'm actually wearing a little bit better clothes today, and I had a haircut yesterday as well. So let's talk about the achievements that I made this year first, and then I will be sharing with you my observations about the IELTS exam in 2024. I don't normally like to do this because I feel a little bit shy talking about myself, and I agree with the other person who commented on my video saying that this channel should be exclusively about IELTS, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to keep it exclusively about IELTS, and I've been doing that. But recently, I was told
I wouldn't take no for an answer.
which is not really the case here, but because somebody told me that, I want to make that a reality. I'm not gonna take no for an answer this time. I'm not gonna let anyone tell me what content I should and should not post on my channel. So here I am, for the first time in my life, talking about the achievements that I made this year 2024, because I think it's high time I gave myself more credit for what I have achieved. Just like you do, you should be giving yourself more credit for the IELTS scores that you have got. I've seen on my TikTok and Instagram people commenting saying that, okay, thanks to the Lord, thanks to AI, thanks to ABC, that I got this band score. However, the Lord wouldn't help you if you did not put in the work. And AI wouldn't do anything for you if you didn't have the background, you didn't have the English foundation that you had. So, don't you think that you should be giving yourself more credit for this? So, in the past 2 years, I've been running the website practice9.co to provide people with free practice tests for the IELTS exam, and I am more than proud, to say the least. In 2024, the number of users on Practice 9 doubled. And at one point, there were consistently 4,000 users using Practice 9 every day. Everything was organic, coming from my social media channels. On TikTok, I rank 13 among all the content creators who are creating content about the IELTS exam. And for the first time in my life, a YouTube video of mine reached more than 1,000 views. But it's not only more than 1,000, it is more than 5,000 views. How amazing is that? This year, I also closed 17 clients for packages and 22 clients for one-on-one services. I maintained the stats that 95% of my clients reached their target score after taking classes and services from me. If somebody told me this about 3 years ago, I wouldn't believe them because I was shy and insecure. But everything is possible because I took the very first step. It sounds really cliched. Anyway, also in 2024, I decided to take Chinese classes, and I think it has been the best decision that I made this year for any learning process, because at this moment, I can watch an entire Chinese drama show without subtitles. I'm a very big Chinese drama fan, and I can hold a conversation and I can read a little bit. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let me give you my observations about the IELTS exam in 2024. This is based on my experience with my clients and my own experience with the IELTS exam. In 2024, Cambridge released book number 19 for both IELTS academic and IELTS general training, and they advertised this book as exactly the same as the actual exam. So if the advertise is accurate, you should look at IELTS Cambridge book number 19 as the best reference for the actual exam. In 2024, I also looked at the prepping materials from BC and IDP. So far, I still believe that Cambridge books are the best sources for your preparation. That is not to say that you will not learn anything from other prepping materials. You can learn vocabulary, grammar, and techniques from other prepping materials. But if you are very close to your exam, I would highly recommend you redo some practice tests from the Cambridge books. Also in 2024, for the first time in my life, I got a client with hearing difficulties. And as far as our journey went, her scores were exceptional. So just as a reminder to you that if you have any difficulties, hearing difficulties, seeing difficulties, you should inform the test centers. And in my opinion, it would be always the best to go directly in person to the test center and tell them about your difficulties. There will be special arrangements for you. And in 2024, I kind of changed my mind a little bit about where to take the IELTS exam, BC or IDP. If you are on my newsletter list, you should have received a letter about BC or IDP some time ago. And I said that I had never taken IELTS with IDP, only BC. And I also said that the information that I got from the website of BC was more straightforward than the information I got from IDP website. This I remain the same. But after doing my research and my own personal experience, I started to believe that IDP should be a better option. I'm not talking about all the places in the world. I'm talking about the places that I have experienced and the people who have taken IELTS with both BC and IDP that I have talked to. I think the test experience that people got from IDP was generally more positive than with BC. The scoring, the most important thing, right, is also more straightforward and more accurate according to a lot of people that I talked to. This shouldn't be the case because IELTS is one body and the criteria should be consistent across all the testing centers. So if you think that your score is a little bit lower than what you expected, feel free to go for an EOR because I think there is room for mistakes. And when mistakes happen, we as test takers are someone who pay for them. That brings me to another point, another observation for the IELTS exam this year in 2024. I think that if you have a chance to go for an EOR, you should go for an EOR. This year, I got 5 clients who went for an EOR, and 3 out of 5 got a higher band score than what they got initially. So if you are confident with your exam and you are confident that you should get a better band score than what you got, go for an EOR. If your score is increased, you will get your money back. And the last observation from me about the IELTS exam in 2024 is that it normally takes 2 to 3 months to get the band score that you need. If you can speak English fluently now and you can use English to write. So if you have a background in English already, it normally takes 2 to 3 months to achieve the band score that you want. This is the last video of 2024 and I want to wish you a happy new year in advance. I'll see you in 2025. My wish for you is that all the goals you have will come true this year. And of course, believe in yourself and take the free IELTS practice test on practicenight.co. I'll see you there. For now, you have fun learning. Bye.